Hello, I'm Chris Ripley. The modern replacement window adds beauty, value, ease of maintenance, and most importantly, energy efficiency to your home. But if it's not installed properly, you're throwing your money out that beautiful window.
Smarter Sealant's Energy Seal sets the same as it tools. The way you lay the bead is the way it stays. Common solvent-based sealants lose volume and shrink over time because they evaporate. Smarter Sealant's Energy Seal contains no solvents or other VOCs and will not evaporate or shrink ever. And Smarter Sealant's Energy Seal is composed of 100% solids, so you don't pay for air.
In the coming segments, we're going to show you some of the problems with window installation. What I'd like to do right now is talk to you a little bit about the different products that are used. Well, I'm sort of getting ahead of myself, because the first problem with window installers is they actually don't use any caulking. And the second problem is that, well, they use caulking. I want to show you the difference between a caulk and sealant. I'm going to show you our industrial strength, flexible, highly elastic window sealant. This is what's used in the Empire State Building to hold in windows that are about as big as the average person's wall in their home. This elasticity allows it to expand and contract with the elements. See, that's a big contrast between what I'm going to show you right now. This is an example of the caulking most widely used in America. About 95% of homes have it. See the difference? See, the fact of the matter is that this doesn't have very much else in it besides just ground limestone. And the problem with this caulking is that it gives homeowners a false sense of security. See, when the window installation crew leaves, the job looks beautiful. There's caulking all the way around all the windows, and it looks great, nice and sealed up tight. See, but the issue is the caulking is going to fall out in just a couple of years. And when that caulking falls out, and air and water are able to go around this great investment into your home, it's a real problem. And we're going to show you that right now.
A structural sealant is just what it sounds like. A sealant that, like a screw or nail, adds structural integrity to any installation. Smarter Sealant's Energy Seal is so strong, it's used in major construction projects like skyscrapers, where typical sealants would not be permitted. Fact: no other product out there is stronger than Smarter Sealant's Energy Seal.
So I'm here at a friend's house who will remain nameless because they got this beautiful bay window installed and they were so happy with it. They gave the crew excellent remarks and gave the company an A rating. Said that they'd love to use them again. Only one, actually not so little problem. There's no caulking around the windows. Certainly there's no sealant. I can literally look in and see the inside of their den. Now, they spent all of that money on a beautiful energy efficient window, and literally they got nothing for it. We're going to show you a little bit about how that adds up in a moment. We're at another family's home with a different problem. See, they also made the decision to buy high quality energy efficient windows to make their house more comfortable and more valuable. And like the last family, they loved their installation crew, gave them A+ marks. It looked great when that installation crew left just 2 years ago. Now, 2 years later, the caulking is literally falling out. I can look right behind all this caulking and I can see a gap. I can literally look in between the trim and the window and you can see insulation. Now that's not good. They made the decision, the wise decision, to buy high quality replacement windows, and then they threw it all away on something like this. The problem isn't just that one little piece of caulking is missing. See, the caulking's missing all the way around the window. And that 1/16 of an inch gap, well, see, that 1/16 of an inch gap adds up to a big hole. It adds up to a whole 12 square inches. That's a whole 4 inches by 3 inches in the middle of the window. Now let me ask you a question. If you had a hole that was 4 inches by 3 inches in the middle of your house, wouldn't you want to fix it? But see, that's not the only problem. See, there's 12 of these windows that are behind me. And if you add up the 12 of those windows, the area, it's an area about this big hole in the side of your house. Now, wouldn't you come rushing home from work if you found that?
Smarter Sealant's Energy Seal is specially designed to seal around fiberglass, vinyl and composite windows, doors, fiber cement siding, vinyl siding, and roofing and gutters. It bonds without a primer to most common substrates, including kynar, cedar, fiber cement, vinyl, composite trim, fiberglass, aluminum, masonry, and concrete. It boasts the best color stability in the industry, has no odor, and will not suntan, fade, or yellow. It's paintable within 24 hours, and Smarter Sealant's Energy Seal will not release harmful toxins into the atmosphere. It's the most environmentally friendly sealant in the industry.
I'm glad we've gotten to spend this day with you and educate you about the pitfalls of window installation. After all, making an investment in something as beautiful and as long-lasting as this, and not picking something that's going to last with it, a sealant that's going to stretch and expand and contract with your house, that's so adhesive that it's never going to let go and let air and water around it, that's really important. Because remember, 3 things. A lot of guys don't even bother to do anything, and that's really bad. Most of the guys use something like this, caulking, which after 2 years, we've seen how that works. What I'd like you to do is I'd like you to choose a high quality replacement window, but make sure your installation team is using the best sealant possible, something that expands and contracts with the home. It's not that much more money, but it's going to save you a boatload on energy bills in the future. Thanks a lot for listening.